Welcome to Two Poor Artists, where we're poor at getting to our friend's birthday party in time, but mostly we're poor at making art. My name is Benj.
And my name is Isaac. And today we have a dear friend of ours named Cora. And Cora is throwing an open house birthday party right now.
It
started.
Well, it starts in a couple minutes.
Starts in 6 minutes,
Yeah.
which means we won't even be drawing yet, probably, by the time her party starts. But the point is, if you're going to show up late to a birthday party, you at least bring a wonderful gift, because then everybody, sure, they scowl at you as you walk in the door. They ring the bell of shame, and they draw the shame curtains as you enter.
Yeah.
Actually, they have to draw them for you to walk through the shame curtains, and then they close them behind you.
Yeah.
And it just says shame
Right.
in cleverful weaving.
It happens every time.
Every time we go to a party late, as it should be. But if you bring a great gift,
Yes.
they forget all about the shame curtains.
And of course, our gift will be, as it always is with the two artists, a drawing.
Yes, a drawing of Cora. That is our title.
That's the title. It's
Cora.
Yeah, because she definitely watches this show.
And
and she cares about this, and she will be happy that we chose to title our drawings after her.
One of the greatest things about our friend Cora is that she's our friend. That's how it works. When you're friends with poor artists, it's a blessing.
And I don't think that this episode will change that.
No,
Possibly.
Probably not. There have been times where, we do a drawing and then someone's like, I'm sorry, I have to leave forever.
I won't be returning.
We don't fault them.
I won't message you again.
They're on a weekly basis. I understand that sentiment of maybe I should leave the studio and never come back.
And some people, it's like, we haven't even been friends with them yet. And they just make sure to never become
they avoid us on the streets.
Yeah.
We walk down the streets in our berets, ballpoint pen in hand, and people cross the street.
Right.
Into traffic.
So it's not where we are.
Exactly right. It's it's the power of art. And in this case, the power of art is going to convince Cora that it's a gift for her birthday. Because if you can draw well enough, if you have good enough art skills, you never have to buy a gift again.
Right.
We have some of great grandpappy Van Gogh's art because he gifted it to his brother. You know? It wasn't good art.
Right.
He didn't use pen or ink.
Right.
But nonetheless, he gifted it, and that's why it's still around, Because when somebody gifts you art, you have a harder time throwing it away.
Yes.
Don't you?
Even if you really want to.
Even if you really should, you know? Because people gift you a big piece of art, and you're like, I know, I can't look at it without my eyes hurting.
But that's why we here in the digital age, we put all of our art on the internet.
Of course.
That way, people can't throw it away. Not easily. You'd have to get in contact with YouTube, and then, you would have to find Isaac's computer, and then some of it you'd have to find my computer too.
Yeah.
And then
spread amongst multiple computers.
You got to get to the Google account and delete it from the drive.
Because all of our art,
it's everywhere.
Yeah, all of our art gets scanned in and scattered.
So
isn't that what artists are supposed to do? They're always finding artists' pieces. It was in the basement of some, French war general.
Right.
Who knew?
Yeah. Because you got to scatter it everywhere. That way, even if someone's like, I'm on a mission to get rid of all their art, you can't just go to the one spot.
Yeah, people might think it's because it's spread out amongst so many people because it's beloved. No, it's really so that people can't delete your art from existence.
Yeah.
Easily.
Right.
They try. How many artists do art historians lament over the lost pieces, It's because those artists are like, yeah, I know people are going to hate this. So I'm going to spread it out, and maybe some of it will be my legacy. We think that one day, when we have the Two Poor Artists Hotel, that's why we're going to scatter the art among many hotel rooms.
Right, yes.
because you have to literally check in. If someone wants to destroy all the art in the hotel, they have to stay at our hotel many times into different rooms. Yeah, and at least if they're going to destroy our art, we'll make some profit along the way.
And I'm quite confident that we can draw new art
faster than they
can book a new room and get a. Because that's
honestly
one art a night.
It's honestly a great business model for us. Sure, you want to destroy our art. We know. We're not going to stop you from checking in.
Yeah. Well,
you with your flamethrower and scissors packed neatly in your suitcase.
But I think people might misthink and assume that we will just print off art and put it on the walls. No, we're gonna draw with a ballpoint pen on a giant sheet of paper.
Yes.
In every room.
Framed.
New piece of art. And if someone destroys it, it will have to be a new piece of art.
We really won't fault you.
Yeah.
We get it. Art is a powerful thing. Mm-hmm. Ballpoint pen is a powerful medium.
It invokes emotion by nature. That's the point of art.
Yes, it is. We know the kind of emotion our art invokes. Sometimes
you go into the room and you want to sleep peacefully.
Yes.
And you see a sagging butt and you just think, I can't.
Yeah, especially
handle this.
Especially if there's not even art on the wall. Just a mirror. You're like, I don't know if I can sleep after what I just saw.
And destruction is necessary.
It is necessary. Yeah, it's true. But we're gonna draw Cora today. Mm-hmm. Cora, Cora. Cora. Not with a K, not with two R's.
Nope.
Not with an AH. Cora. Not that.
Yeah.
Although, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, puns will be afoot as sometimes.
Yes, and
I mean, Cora. Maybe one of us will just draw a portrait of Cora, but that's not very likely.
Not very likely. I will say, one of the great things about our friend Cora, is that she has naturally black and white hair. She has that cool, have you ever seen the X-Men movies? In the X-Men movies, there's that superhero. Her name is Rogue.
Are you asking me or the
I'm
audience?
asking. It's like a rhetorical question.
Obviously,
it's weird when you ask a rhetorical question to an audience that's not here while staring the person in the room in the eyes.
Yeah,
but
I think most people have seen either those X-Men movies or the old X-Men cartoon, or at least have seen an image online of the character.
Especially when they pause this video and go Google X-Men named Rogue.
Yeah.
And they look at her.
She's one of the more popular characters.
She is, and she has black hair. She was
with the main character of the first X-Men movie.
It's true.
And she was one of the main characters of the cartoon from the 90s.
Yeah, she's pretty cool.
She's one of the...
She's personally my favorite X-Men because she has black and white hair. Black hair with a white streak. Mm-hmm. Just like our friend Cora.
Yeah.
Because I had to...
Although the way she got it in the new movie was kind of lame.
Yeah. Lame. But, doesn't matter. Because the fact is her hair looks cool.
Yeah.
I had to explain all that because normally if you say we have a friend who has black and white hair, people are like, oh, she's aging, is she? And they'll be like, you jerks, you don't talk about that about a woman. You just say happy 29th birthday for the fourth time.
They're already having graying hairs when they're 33.
Hey, I have quite a few white hairs. I don't understand why you're not on board with this. I willed my hair to grow white. I just, I stressed myself out to death one day and just, because that's what happens. That's how you get white hairs. Every white hair is a stressful, moment.
I don't think that's how it works.
I don't think it's how it works either, but I have, but I don't have black hair. It's a shame. It's my one downside as an artist. I have dark brown hair and...
yeah, but your hair is dark enough that most people would call it black.
Okay. So I'm going to draw someone. I'm going to draw someone for... Oh, that's interesting. Sound effects. I'm going to draw somebody who goes along with the title Cora. You know, this is what we're doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the title's Cora.
Cora. Cora is the title.
Mm-hmm.
And
But you're probably not just drawing our friend Cora.
no,
Like, I mean, we'll see what
I'm going to
comes
do
about with.
I'm going to do an untapped, like this doesn't happen very much in art. It's top hat first.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Top hat first style.
maybe you are drawing Cora then.
Does Cora have a top hat?
Well, she might.
I mean that's true, but just about anybody.
Yeah. I mean, some people are like known for wearing top hats, but some people just wear them sometimes.
There is exactly one person who's known for wearing a top hat, and that is Abraham Lincoln.
Monopoly.
Oh, there's two. Abraham Lincoln and Mr. Monopoly. I'm not unconvinced.
And the penguin.
There are three. Three people. Although there have been versions of the penguin without a top hat. There's never been a Mr. Monopoly.
Has there been versions of the penguin without a top hat?
I mean, there was the one in Gotham. He didn't have a top hat, did he?
Oh, like because when he was young?
Yeah.
He would eventually have a top hat.
He would eventually. It's you know.
Like, if the show kept going on, there would have been a whole episode where he was given a top hat or bought a top hat, or it would be important somehow.
It would be important.
Oh, this person is angry or something.
They are angry or something. Yeah, it's true. Or something. Let's really lean into that or something. Yes. Would you look at that?
Do I have to?
No. Okay.
Like, I'm assuming those are the eyes and the eyebrows.
You are correct.
But is this like a dead dog on his head?
Dead dog. It's a top hat.
No, I see the top hat. I mean the part in
this-
between the head and the top hat. Like, that looks like
All will be.
the head of a dog.
This is what they call it.
Like, instead of a toupee, he's just like wearing a taxidermy
No.
skin.
I want to float this idea out there because we were talking about it last night. We're not really looking to branch out too much, but would you guys, as our fans, would you be interested if we started a Two Poor Artists taxidermy channel?
Two poor
taxidermists. Yeah. Like, would you watch us stuff a squirrel with fluff? Would you?
What if we brought the squirrel to Build-A-Bear?
Because that's really the idea we were floating last night. You know, because like they have all those like artificial animal carcasses skinned at Build-A-Bear, and then you fill them with artificial fluff, and you put an artificial heart in. What if we just replaced all the artificial words in that sentence?
But what's the not artificial fluff?
Well, it's like fluff from nature. It's like the stuff dandelions are made out of.
Or just like cotton?
Oh yeah, that stuff. That's not what's at Build-A-Bear though. It's all synthetic.
Yeah. But we would just use actual cotton.
We would just use actual cotton. Okay. Oh, the pen. Doing things today, like adding that dot.
Well, that could be a good spot for a nose or a mole.
But like now I want it to be both. That's right. He has that nose. Fear it.
Like Waluigi. Are you drawing your mascot of WD-40 again?
It is going to look strangely similar, I think, but not.
Because that guy was the worst.
Yeah.
What did he have to do with Cora?
I thought it was pretty obvious at this point in the drawing. He looks so much more manic than I expected.
Yeah.
You know what all top hats
I'd
need?
say he looked pretty dastardly.
He does look dastardly. Kind of like Dick Dastardly from that old show. The whatever that show was called.
Penelope Pit Stop.
Penelope Pit Stop and Dick Dastardly, you know?
Or
I was going for some Dick
or is that just
Dastardly
like the main
vibes.
character? It might be called like The Great Race or something.
Yeah, but I was going
Or
for
maybe
some.
that's a movie. I don't know.
I was inspired by his
His
dastardly
likeness.
ways.
Yeah. He is just like a classic villain. Although you didn't really leave much room for his classic mustache if you are drawing.
I am drawing a mustache, but it's okay. Because mustaches cover a multitude of sins. Or they create them. You can put it right over the mouth. Yes. That's right.
Quite dastardly
Isn't
looking.
it, though?
I think somehow the back mustache is bigger than the.
It's quite unclear. You know? But this is like... This is where the ear goes. It's like hair over his ear, I guess. Now, what kind of a chin does a man like this have?
Oh, dastardly one for sure.
Ooh, did you see that cheekbone I gave him?
He could have like a goatee, or he could have a butt chin, or a very pointy chin.
Oh, he has a wiggly chin because you bumped the table.
Yeah.
Quite wiggly.
Those final wiggles had nothing to do with the table, though.
I was just keeping it on brand at that point. Don't you know? I'm so happy with this hat, actually. I was gonna do the whole top hat black, but you know what's easier to do?
Just the one stripe.
The one stripe black.
It's a reverse top hat.
Yeah,
It's like a wedding top hat.
part of his depressing and, you know, somewhat petty backstory, I'm sure. He wanted to get married, but after not proposing to anyone, no one showed up. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Except for squirrels. I don't know why they're squirrels, but, you know.
But, like, is he a squirrel guy?
He should be.
Like the one creature he likes is squirrels. His whole like plot is just take over the world. Squirrels run everything.
I think I would approve of that plot. I do not know how to draw a collar. In case it hasn't been.
Yeah, I don't understand the physics of this collar.
It's askew, like all villains.
Says
Now I know if you're
skew
Cora
his
or
world
anybody
view.
else in the whole wide world, you're probably wondering to yourself, what in the world does this have to do with Cora?
Yeah, I bet they are asking that. That is arm. It's a little spindly arm.
It's funny. That's normally the kind of thing I think you'd say. What I just said, by the way. Like as you're about to make the big reveal of what this has to do with Cora, but I'm not.
Is that like I was making jokes about the arm, but now it's like it really is like a weirdly small,
Yes,
skinny
yeah,
arm.
okay, fine. Like that's acceptable.
Like I don't think he can reach the top of his head. Aw, what's up with that?
It's just pinky. It's pinky is sticking out.
Break it so bad.
It's just sticking out.
Drinking tea with the queen.
It's pinky is sticking out. Just leave it at that.
His arm is so skinny and small. I don't like it.
It's okay. You're not supposed to. Because this man is evil.
I don't think he can do evil with that arm.
No, he can. Trust me.
Arms like that are for heroes only.
Is that what you think?
Yeah.
What about this?
It's worse. Is it even connected? Is the hand connected to the arm?
Oh gosh, what's wrong?
That's the hook? The hook hand? But like a cartoon? Like that? Like that?
I was totally gonna draw another hand. It's so much better.
It's like not even a good hook. Like it's just like a coat hanger.
It is. It's very underwhelming.
Like he's like trying to get people to call him a hook, but they're like,
No.
like that. They call that a hook would be an insult.
to hooks. Yes, of course. That I love when the art just happens. I don't know what that is either. Oh no.
Like I was hoping you'd kind of give him like a good arm, but nope, he just has one really weak, thin arm and one hook. Not even a good hook.
It's like a handkerchief coming out of his pocket, I guess.
So he can't reach it.
What?
So.
He's still reaching for it with that pinky. Anyway. Stop it. That's a perfectly fine leg.
It's not. This guy is so much shorter than I thought.
Yeah, well.
And his arm, like his head, his arm, his head.
He has very interesting boots.
Like if you took all of his limbs together, they're still smaller than his head.
That boot turned out a lot better. And it's not saying it's good. Maybe I can color it in with pen. Ooh, that made it worse somehow.
I feel so sorry for this.
No, I don't feel sorry for him. He's not like a nice man.
But it's like I kind of understand.
Do you? Do you understand this man?
like he shouldn't be nice.
Yeah, but like people aren't nice to him.
You're right. Yeah. Yeah. No one's ever been nice to this guy.
Anyway,
I don't think he had a choice in the matter.
I'm sure you're wondering what this has to do with Cora. This is not what our friend Cora looks like. She is much less hooked-handed.
Is that the only difference?
It's, it's a difference. It's a pretty major difference.
I think
She's not
if there was to be a similarity between Cora and this man, the first thing that could happen would be the hook arm.
How do I... You know how you have like those nameplates on a desk?
Mm-hmm.
But he doesn't have a desk. He
could be standing in front of the desk.
Yeah, but I don't want to draw a desk.
Okay.
I want to have one of those nameplates, but like
he just carries it around with him.
I have an idea. Maybe he he just carries it around.
He has like a little mobile push cart desk thing.
Men with mustaches such as this usually have briefcases.
Mm-hmm.
And you might think I'm just going to write it on his briefcase.
Yeah, but he can't pick up that briefcase.
He 100% can hook it.
I don't think that hook can support
I think
the weight of a briefcase.
underestimating that hook. It's very strong. It's made of tin.
Tin. You don't even pick a strong metal.
Springs up out of his briefcase, I guess.
Oh, like his name does?
Uh-huh.
Is it just always spinning out, or is he introducing himself to people?
I think when he introduces himself. You know how when he starts monologuing as a villain?
Right.
Okay.
Kind of an underwhelming size.
So his name is... That is Cor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm realizing now this is going to look kind of funny. Cor A. This is Cor A. Cor. If you want to say it like our friend's name, I guess you could say Cora. But no,
right.
His name, you know how all businessmen do it. The last name comes first.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's Bond, James Bond. Because fancy. I'm wearing a tuxedo here.
Mm-hmm.
Can expect my first name first.
Right.
Yes. His name is Alabaster Cor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Alabaster Cor. The notorious villain of villainy with the handkerchief, broken pinky, and the hook hand.
Right.
You know, great name.
Yeah.
Alabaster. It's, name your kid Alabaster. If you're about to name a kid,
Yep. Alabaster's a name you can pick.
it is a name.
One of your options for sure.
So anyway, he what would he have on his briefcase? Like a skull and crossbones? Nah, that's a pirate. What's something evil? Oh, I know.
Oh. His briefcase a bomb?
No, it just has a drawing of one on it.
Oh.
It's an old-timey villain weapon.
Right.
It's the top part black, too. I kind of like it how it is. Anyway, this is Alabaster Cor.
Mm-hmm.
And, he has villainous intent in his heart.
Right.
So he has to do villainous things because
Yeah.
his name's Alabaster Cor.
W-
So what does he
This
do?
seems like the type of guy that would do a different villainous thing every half hour.
I think
or
you would
so.
do it. Yes, I think you are correct. Dear artist friend, how observant of you. And what does Alabaster Cor do?
Maybe 23 minutes if you don't include commercials.
Yes. Let's see. I'm looking up how to draw something because I don't know how to draw it. That's oh gosh.
Do we
So
know
much-
how to draw like anything?
Yeah, but I need this. This is gonna sell his whole character to the public.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like old timey burglar types, they always have like a burlap sack.
Right.
It's just a villainous thing to carry. You see someone walking around and they have like big burlap sack slung over their shoulder. You're like, that person has either robbed a bank or they're about to.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it has a money sign on it or not.
Right.
You just know. So he has like a, what's he got? He's got like a, big burlappy sack thing
Right.
on the ground. And what's he got in it? That's right. You guessed it. You're like,
Small
the children-
dynamites.
no, those are not dynamite. You can see why you'd think that because of all the evidence. But nope. Maybe if I add some of these. Is it clear yet?
So they're not dynamite.
They're not.
Are they?
Are they apple cores? Yes, they are.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
Apple cores.
Apple cores.
Right. Right.
Because what does Alabaster Cor steal? So what is the dastardly plan today?
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Steal all the apple cores in the whole area
Right.
of apple cores.
Oh, so like, is there some tragic backstory reason to why he does this, or
It has to do with the hook.
it
does.
his hook to an apple?
He doesn't ever explain true backstories.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, he has like an excuse, and his excuse often is, it's because of the hook,
Right.
Which, is a pretty good reason. You gotta have a reason for being evil. Might as well be.
Right. You have to have a reason.
Everyone knows that, silly. So anyway, he's dropping all the city's supply of apple cores.
Does he have like a flying machine? Like, what's that dropping from?
A crane.
Like, so I'm just wondering, like, does he like wait till people are finished eating the apple, and he just like takes the core?
No, he's robbed the apple core supply, the apple core reserve. You know?
Like, is that at the dump?
No, it's in the city in a big vault with a big vault
like,
door.
This is like a city that like wants their apple cores.
From the Apple Core Reserve. That bag, you know?
Mm-hmm.
What would his catchphrase be?
Like, I'm just wondering if the city cares that he's doing this. And if they do, why would they?
Because he's villainous. You know, he's stealing. Don't you know?
He's stealing trash. Like, I think he's just picking up the litter.
That's one take on his villainy, but no, it is in fact quite villainous in Apple Coreville, where he is today. You know.
So, like, in Apple Coreville, they care about.
They treasure them, man.
Yeah.
They treasure the apple cores. It's very dear to them. Don't you know? And I mean, that's how people are in little towns. They treasure, like, it's like the town in Kansas that has like the world's biggest ball of yarn. And someone's like, someone took your ball of yarn. Who cares? You know? But they're like, to us, it's literally everything.
Right. Yeah. Like, I can understand if, like, if the city cared. Like, it's like, oh, we use our apple cores as currency, or like we just love them so much that he's like stealing something they care about. But like, if he were to come to, you know, any place in the real world and steal all the apple cores, no one would care.
Yeah. Okay, he has like a catchphrase, right? He'll say something like, "You can't stop me." Because every villain.
That's his catchphrase.
I mean, that's only. I just paused to readjust my microphone. Although that would be, you really need more than that. I mean, I think asking for more than that at this point is a bit much. But fine, I'll continue it. You can't stop me. That would be pretty good, actually. That's like.
That's my catchphrase.
Yeah. You know, like really early comic book writers and, you know, TV writers, that could have been enough. Everyone's like, I've never heard that before. You can't stop me.
It's like every episode.
Yeah, right? But now eventually you got to get...
like, oh, you can't catch me.
Yeah.
Like, especially if this is like the type of villain where like there's multiple heroes, but it's always the same villain.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good.
So he doesn't even have, you know, it's not like, oh, you can't catch me, Superman, or whatever. You know, it's because it's someone different every time.
Yeah, it's
Okay, yeah, this is better.
You know, because it plays on his name.
Yeah, like that's actually pretty catchy.
It's catchy, right? You can't stop me. I'm rotten to the core.
Yeah.
Alabaster Cor. You know, like
the Alabaster Cor.
The Alabaster. Oh yeah, you can just assume the second part.
Yeah. You can't stop me. I'm rotten to the core. The Alabaster Cor.
Yeah. So anyway, this is Cora.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's.
Yep, I'm sure she'll be
appreciate
happy
this.
for this gift.
I think she will. I think anybody would be. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I am also. You're right though. I am curious now what this is connected to. Maybe he just has like a bunch of briefcase related things. You know, he throws one briefcase and his name pops out. Another briefcase, that arm just like goes to it. You know.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, this is gonna be a little tricky now that I've done it this way. But here, we'll add another briefcase over here.
It just walks around with multiple briefcases.
Yeah, seems like the kind of guy for it, right? This one has like a drawing of like a... It's like a poorly drawn drawing of that. It's filled in, maybe. then, like, I guess coming out of it cleverly somehow and off screen. See, it already works because I put them up here. This goes this thing
Oh,
here goes off screen, up
okay.
and
So
around.
that's not like a helicopter or a flying machine or.
No, it's coming out of that
Yeah,
briefcase.
Okay.
He has like briefcase. Like it'd be a cool villain thing to just have like different briefcases, and every briefcase does something sinister.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
like he throws this briefcase down, and what pops out? A big giant robotic arm that starts putting all the apple cores from the apple core reserve into a burlap sack. You know,
Right.
it's pretty good. Time to put my name and age. Let's make it an official piece of art.
Yep. Now
And that's
it's
my
officially out.
offering for Cora's birthday present.
Yeah.
I'll have to print this and bring it to her today.
Right.
If we ever make it to her party.
I guess I should save it so that you can do such a thing.
I think that would be great. Like this is such a like this is the kind of villain that you'd find on like a cereal box, like a cereal mascot. Cor, Alabaster Cor. Just picture this as him stealing like cereal repeatedly, like apple flavored cereal. Like this isn't great Apple Jacks villain. At the core,
no,
and he has lots of things he says that like have to do with core. Like at the core of every problem, you'll always find me, Alabaster Cor.
yeah, There's a lot of
good core puns.
Yeah, that he could use. I still don't fully like, even with your whole like cereal thing. Like, what cereal is like apple core flavored?
Apple Jacks, man. It's like apple with some
but it's not apple
seed.
core flavored.
Like the seeds.
People don't eat the apple core.
We'll talk to the people of Bumblyburg.
I thought it was apple core.
Oh yeah, Well, Bumblyburg is just such a good name for it's. Sorry, that's a Larry Boy city. But all the great city names and all the great catchphrases have already been taken.
Right.
But at least I came up with something completely original, and that's that he uses briefcases.
Oh, I thought you said that's what every.
I said it's what you'd expect from this man.
Oh.
I said, because like
I think.
I like how he has that one pinky that always goes backwards too.
I will say, like, other than the fact that I don't understand the apple core thing, this is one of your better drawings.
I'm quite happy with him.
It's pretty.
Quite happy with the core, Alabaster Cor.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
So what are you gonna draw? You gonna also draw Alabaster Cor? Because I think Alabaster Cor is a great.
Well,
what other way is there to honor Cora?
I'm gonna draw. Cora for
Just think of all the core-related crimes he could do.
Yeah,
he's like, I'm stealing all the Common Core tests. These children will never be assessed by the government for their abilities in the state in which they reside.
Again, is that,
and then like all the
a villain? Like,
and then all the parents from the 80s cheer. It's great.
Yeah,
all the
like,
boomers.
I feel like many of the things this guy's doing is just like good things that he thinks are
how
villainous.
dare you
and
say that?
And everyone's like happy with it.
Alabaster Cor is feared. Briefcases everywhere. No one carries briefcases anymore on the fear they might be associated with him. Except for businessmen who are required to by law.
Since when has the law required?
You're drawing Cora way cooler, I see.
Yeah, these are...
Man, she's like a hero from an 80s action movie.
These are gonna be sunglasses, not just big old nerd glasses.
I like, yeah. And you give it that little eye slit so it looks like the person inside the glasses is glaring.
No, it's like the sun.
Yeah, I know that's what it's supposed to look like, but tell me that doesn't just look like an angry pirate's sunglasses. Like that one's completely shaded in. That one they're scowling out of.
Right. Because of the angle of the sun.
Oh. So many excuses based on the sun. We This is the first reflection that's ever been drawn in one of our drawings. It's a pretty advanced art technique, that sun line.
And then, he's wearing like a hat,
Of course.
as one does.
I think this guy looks more suspicious in some ways than Alabaster. Like, you see this guy on the beach and you're like,
That's what I'm saying. I think your guy might be the hero.
no, my guy's not the hero. Look at him. Look at his name. Look at his mustache. It's nice. It's nice to know your guy also has a reverse hat.
Yeah, but it's not a, I don't know. It's supposed to be, like one of those cool hats, but it's more like a fisherman's hat.
It's gonna say it's like what people from the '80s who thought they were cool
Mhm.
wear. No.
He's got ears that, might be a little bit too large, but that's okay.
Uh-huh.
That's fine. Yeah. He has hair.
This guy is strangely similar to my guy so far. You even started with hat first. I guess you did nose.
Nose first.
You're right, but let's be honest. This is not your typical nose first man. Oh.
No, he's not. He's
Oh,
not.
is that his mouth? Or is that a very thin mustache?
No, that's his mouth.
This guy looks like he's no fun. Just this guy is like, he's at the beach, but he just doesn't want to be at. Oh, he's handsome at least.
We'll see if I can do a collar.
Everyone
better
knows
than you
if you have a
did.
second butt on your chin, you're handsome.
Is that the rule?
Butt chins are handsome. Everybody knows that. Ooh, he's being strangled by a snake. He has his bow and arrow ready to go. What? Is this a collar?
Yeah.
He has such a big collar. Like, I can't wait to see his chest hair bursting out of that opening. Like, what is he wearing? He's like in a bathrobe. Like, loosely tied bathrobe. Also, how does his hat, like, he must have just shoved his head into that little hat. His head just like disappears into it. It's so mysterious. Oh, we do get some chest hair, or a chest. What is? Oh, his chest is weird. What is that?
It's a tie.
Is it coming? Is it like on his bare chest, glued on?
No, he has just like a white shirt.
Oh, so this isn't a bathrobe.
No.
Oh, okay. He kind of looks like the kind of guy who would be like wearing a bathrobe with a tie.
Bathrobe with a tie.
At the beach. And you're like, this guy is real suspicious. At least he's handsome. Maybe you're handsome. You can get away with a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, those square shoulders. This is a. Oh, what is this? He looks like a government man. Trapped in a square. He's like a weird Minecraft businessman. Oh. You remember? Oh,
Quite skinny.
oh God. You lost me there. I didn't know it was a dress.
He's just real long.
You know the guy from one of our favorite childhood movies, from Iron Giant, who just
Mm-hmm.
what was his name? Dick Dastardly. No, the guy who's like, every time he introduces himself, what is it? Hang on, I'm gonna look up his name. It's played by Kevin Bacon. God, there's so many people that were in this movie. Such a good cast. My goodness. Did you know that Vin Diesel was the Iron Giant? Because I didn't know that.
I did not.
Oh, okay. It wasn't Kevin Bacon who played him. His name is Kent Mansley. And every time Kent Mansley introduces himself in the oh god, what is this? Every time Kent Mansley introduces himself in Iron Giant, he always says, "Kent Mansley, I work for the government." Like this guy clearly is just like, what's his name? Is Cora? Is his name Cora or is it Cora A? Like. Because however he introduces himself, he's like, the name's Cora A, and I work for the government. And they ask him about his hook, and he just kind of sends you to do some paperwork, Man, this guy's cool looking, though, except for the dress. His name cannot be Alabaster Cor. That is not... I don't know if you were here for my drawing a few minutes ago, but I've already established that Alabaster Cor is a villain, a dastardly no-gooder. Alabaster Cor. I work for the government. So you just didn't like my drawing so much that you had to recreate it. What's this guy doing? Taking apple cores out of the sack? like, what is this guy's deal? Alabaster Cor. Why is he wearing a name tag?
Works for the government.
I think they have like badges, not name tags.
He wants everyone to know.
Why does he also have a much more intimidating looking hook? Okay, so please do expound on us. Is this Alabaster Cor before he turned to a life of villainy? Traded in his cool guy government hat for a top hat?
I don't think your guy is a villain.
I think he is.
I think your guy is just cleaning up, apple core. I think this is what this is two perspectives of the same person.
So what I'm getting from
right,
this, so let me understand this if I'm correct. My guy is just like doing stuff, like cleaning up the apple cores.
Yeah.
And your guy, the government, is the bad guy. He's like writing him a ticket for like littering, even though he's not. Like he's just like slapping him with like, government issued.
Right. Yeah. Like your guy is
red tape.
Like what else did you say your guy did? Like he got rid of Common Core. Like
he stole all the Common Core assessments so the children
this
couldn't
guy's
be
coming
assessed.
in being like, we need to assess every child. They must be put in their proper place as the government decides.
And he's like, what are you doing to those apple cores? They're supposed to be in the compost bin. These are improperly stored. Man. This guy's the worst villain. Both of our guys. Because my guy,
like,
apparently...
it's just, the whole thing is just like, who's the villain? Like, that's the question. Like, there's the government guy.
Is the government the villain?
Like
or
Alba? And they have the same name.
The
name of the show
is Alabaster Cor.
Alabaster Cor. And it's two guys, and you don't know. And it's like, the show is 50-50. And you don't know who the hero is.
This is going to be a very, like, complicated Saturday morning cartoon. All the children are questioning the government, which I guess, is not really a bad lesson to teach on a Saturday morning.
He's going to be...
What is that? He's a half-eaten... Is it a sandwich with a bite out of it?
No, it's an apple.
Oh, okay. That's
not a good apple.
I see.
Holding an apple.
Oh.
But yeah, then we're gonna have...
I'd like to be there in the morning when this guy has to put on his hat. I want to know how much grease he has to use to slip his head into the top of that. It's two sizes too small for his head. But it's government issued. He has to wear it. Like that trench coat with his name sewn onto it.
And we'll have the
What is he doing? Like, what's the
sack here.
Uh-huh. So he really is just like taking apples out of it.
Yeah. What initial did you put?
Apple Core Reserve, ACR. I remember because I thought for a second, oh, it's going to be clever and spell ARC, and I'm going to have to say something clever about that, and then it didn't. And I was like, oh, that's good, because I didn't have anything clever.
Yeah, and then there's just another, like, sack here that's just...
like, government issued? Like...
compost. But it's just like, it's just the same sack.
That one just has like the official seal on it. You know? It can be taxed properly.
Right. Like, it's just like, you're just like, what? Yeah.
Okay, so my guy, if my guy uses briefcases, what does your guy use? How does he combat my briefcases?
This is the official.
That's the official compost seal. It's just a picture of the sun.
And it's like with the arrows.
I don't know if you've ever seen an arrow, but it's usually pointy.
I'm trying.
I believe you. Oh.
I think like in the show, like half the time my guy wins, half the time your guy wins, and you're just like you
never feel good about it.
You like never know like who are you rooting for? Is it the government? Is it this other guy that seems to be doing?
I think you root for the guy with the butt chin, not the guy with the mustache.
Yeah. So what? My guy. I mean, government people like briefcases too. But
I know, it's true.
Do I give him briefcases? Is there something more government than a briefcase?
I don't know. It's more stereotypically government than a briefcase.
I don't.
Can you really have the battling briefcases every episode?
They just like come down and put down the briefcase.
All right, I kind of like it.
He has a briefcase.
Oh man, these two are just weirdly similar. But my guy's the villain. He looks like a villain. Your guy's confusing though because he has a hook. Generally, those are reserved for. It has a. Oh, okay. Yeah. Huh? I guess that's what mine would have looked like had you seen the whole thing in one drawing.
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
This would be such a boring episode. Like guys just like putting apple cores in a bag, and the other guy's taking apple cores out of one bag and putting it in another bag. It's not exactly riveting TV.
Well, like there would be like
it's more like the moral dilemma and the discussion you're having while you're watching it. You've got all your Alabaster Cor fans, and then you've got your other Alabaster Cor fans.
It would be a hard show to talk about.
You just have to be like the villainous one, and people will be like, "You don't understand." No, the one with the hook. Like eventually, they're just going to be defined by their hats. Like the one with the creepy hat. Well, which one is the creepy hat? The one with the hat that's 2 sizes too small. Yeah. It'll be top hat and too small. The 2 hats. Imagine the Comic-Cons. You just have like giant groups of 2 different Alabaster Cor fan groups debating. Like, everyone carried around briefcases.
You'd have like a panel with like the voice actors. I think me and you should make the show, and I'll voice one of them, and you voice the other.
Okay,
we switch.
I get
back and this would be more.
Oh my gosh!
That way you can't even say like, "Oh, I like the one voiced by Benj." It's like, well,
we should have drawn them with like something covering their mouths all the time, so you can't even tell which one's talking. My guy's like constantly My guy's constantly covering his mouth with his handkerchief, and your guy constantly has an apple in his mouth, like up by his mouth. Like, which one's even talking right now? One of them's like, I'm the villain here. You're like, which one was it? Who said it?
Like, definitely your guy
My
thinks
guy
he's
thinks
the
he's the
villain,
villain. Yeah.
and my guy thinks he's the good guy with the government.
This is a great idea for a show. Like, you know, these are the two guys who should tell our Easter story next year.
Both Alabaster Cor.
Alabaster Cor.
One tells it from the perspective of a villain, and the other tells it from the perspective of the government.
Is the name of the show? I think the name of the show. Yeah, from the government's point of view. I can't root for that guy. You can voice Mr. Government, man. You look like you'd have that hat. But the point is, like, I think the show is just called Cora. Right?
Is it like by the capital A?
Capital A. Yeah. Core.A. Would everybody just pronounces it Cora?
Yeah.
You don't want to say core.a.
Right.
Or a core a dot. Yeah, the show's called Cora. So Cora, you can thank us. Not only have we done two beautiful drawings for you today, we have you've invented a show in your honor with two villains.
Yes.
Or no villains, or
Or
one villain. Or
yeah.
It's hard to tell.
We'll let the. I think one of the great themes about this show will be that we're not pushing an agenda or a message.
No.
People can just decide for themselves, like, who they think is right.
Yes.
And it's like probably both of them are wrong. That's fine.
I think usually in some way or another, people will be like, well, he robbed the Apple Core Reserve. Why did they have an Apple Core Reserve?
Yeah, like I think the government set that up. That's so
yeah,
good.
just so they could tax it. You know? Like,
right.
you don't know that. The people needed those Apple Cores for the Apple Core Festival. By the time the festival rolled around this fall, they would be spoiled.
Right.
Alabaster Cor knew that. Which one? Yeah, it's gonna be great. It'll be
Or you'll have something where it's like the government's digging a hole to like the core of the earth, and like
the government's digging the hole, and he's trying to stop them from digging. So my guy is getting in and trying to sabotage the digging of the hole to the core.
right, and
Because he's the villain.
and
You
you're
know,
like clearly the government needs to do that for some reason.
yeah, and people are like, no. If they dug the hole, it would have, upset the geological balance of the area. Like, would have hurt the earth. Mustachioed Alabaster clearly knew that. Those would be the 2 episodes, because then we'd run out of core-related things to do.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. I mean, we could probably change it around somehow. Like your guys digging to the core.
I do like our people's... Yeah, that's true.
And
how interesting when we just... The second episode is just the flipped storyline. My guy's digging to the center of the... And the government's like, not without the proper permits! And they're like, which one's the villain? Now he's trying to stop him from digging a hole just because he doesn't have the proper permits? And my guy's like, ha ha ha, once all the lava comes out. And he's like, no, yeah. Like, gosh.
yeah, they'll just.
It'll be so fun having
every other episode
is
like
just
it'll just be the same. The government and the villain do the exact same things.
Yeah, but like you
But,
said, the
like-
government and the villain, but which one's the villain? Yeah. It's gonna be. It's honestly a great idea for the show. It's amazing how creativity just flows in this studio.
Right.
You know how many
Yeah,
great
like,
things we've come up
This
with.
was not at all my plan,
No,
but then I was just like, this has to happen.
I like our people's catchphrases too. You can't stop me. I'm rotten to the core. And he's like, I work for the government. And you're like, which one's the villain? One who says he's rotten to the core, but we know it's not true.
Yeah.
He says he works for the government. Clearly, he's, the villain.
Right,
It's,
right. Yeah.
Even their catchphrases are complicated.
Yeah, I
He's
think
saying it ironically, obviously. That he's rotten to the core.
this will be the perfect show for us to debut.
On our Saturday morning cartoon
Yeah.
channel.
Yeah, the 2-4 Saturday morning cartoonists.
I think Saturday morning cartoons are a lost part of culture.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because from the creation of cartoons, moving on.
We'll have to like figure out how to use AI to make this, because obviously we don't have the time or ability.
You've
And
seen what
every-
happens when we try to animate
Every
stuff.
Saturday morning we'll upload a new episode.
This would be a great use of our time for the moral conflict it would bring. Every Saturday morning, families would sit around and be like, "Do you let your kids watch it?" "Yeah." "Don't you?" "I don't know." "I feel like it's really confusing morally." The other ones are like, "No, it teaches you to distrust the government. That's good." "Yeah, but does that mean we become the villains?" "I don't want my child to grow up with that mustache."
Isn't the villain the villain?
Yeah, it'll be
He
great.
says he's the villain. Everyone says
The
he's the villain.
kids will be debating it. The parents will be debating it. The grandparents will just be like, "Back in my day, everyone was the villain."
Yeah.
I don't know. That's probably something grandparents would say.
Okay.
They're like, "This reminds me of my childhood. This is what it was like during the Depression." Great grandparents, maybe.
Yeah, people stealing your apple cores.
Yeah, and you didn't know if it was good or bad. But you knew the government wasn't there to help, except for when they were.
And then you always question if it was actually helpful.
And everyone had a briefcase. Everyone had one.
Couldn't go to work without a briefcase.
Everyone had a hook for a hand. Everyone knew someone that had a hook for a hand because of the war. You know, like, you just believe them.
Yeah.
Well, happy birthday, Cora. We couldn't give you anything better. And
We
once
probably could have.
no, we could have done better if we were good artists, not poor artists. But we're poor artists, and this is as good as it gets.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, we'll cut you in on 1% of the proceeds from our hit television series.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big thing right
It could
there.
be.
The financial team is literally screaming through the
Yeah, they're like,
viewing
oh,
glass
you just
over
gave
there.
away millions of
I know.
dollars.
Yeah. Maybe
Maybe ones of dollars.
I was gonna say, can you give away debt? We made the pilot episode. You're in for 1% of that. You know? Happy birthday.
Yep. Happy birthday.
See you next time.
Bye.
As always, we're surprised you made it this far into our video.
There's no way we could possibly ask you to subscribe to this atrocity, so we won't.
We would say share it with your friends, but it's probably better for wasting your enemy's time.
We're probably not going to get any better, but we will keep drawing.
See you next time.